What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the most fun behemoth video in a long time with a new weapon Hornet 3 times and 300% damage. Wait for it. Nailed it! With a corrosion, I killed both guys immediately and gave the best backup you could have ever gotten from a sniper from behind. You see, we have 3 times overdrive. We have the Adrian pilot for more damage. All the damage skills. We have the intensified drone damage whenever we activate an active module, in this case, lockdown ammo. We get another 80% damage, and I also have a bit of a hawk action here. So, ladies and gents, let's just deal some damage, okay, from afar away, and add corrosion to a leeching leech. That was a leech in 80% leech resistance. 80% because he had the legendary pilot and he had the golden resistance. So it's not 90, but, you know, the corrosion just takes him down, no problem, right? And 365,000 HP is a lot of HP. The problem is you have no defensive abilities on this robot. So robots like scorpions, Auchuns, hawks, or even nightingales, they will just say, okay, you know what, I'm enough with you. They come around and they just kill you. And there is almost nothing you can do about it. With all the skills in the universe, you can't prevent it. You just get killed because you have no defensive abilities on this robot at all. You can't even move around when your 4 weapons are active. How stupid is this? Pixonic, the selling point of the behemoth is the 4 heavy weapons. It's the only robot that has 4 heavy weapons. And there are robots in the game like the Hawk who essentially have 3.5 heavy weapons because 2 light weapons equal more than 1 heavy weapon in the game. So the Hawk has more than 3 heavy weapons and is mobile at the same time, and has 3 passive modules, and one of the most overpowered abilities in the game, or at least, you know, a very powerful one, right, with great resistance and offensive capabilities. The selling point of the behemoth is that he has supposedly the highest firepower, but you can rarely make use of it because you always have to first deploy before you can actually use it. It's very outdated. Pixonic, bring a legendary pilot to the behemoth, please. And allow the behemoth to move around freely when using his 4 heavy weapons. It's the least you can do to give the behemoth something back, because you just get taken out like you were nothing by a scorpion or any of these new assassin robots, right? It's crazy bad. So do it, and also give him resistance when he's deployed, right? Just make it happen, guys. It needs it. But anyways, when you have 300% weapon damage running, overdrive is active, the 5 damage activation boosts from active module, intensified drone damage are active. This is what you can do against a full Fenrir. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Yup, that's it, guys. That was a full Fenrir bit the Farn in just 2 seconds, guys. Because that's the firepower, and that's what this robot is made for. But, you know, in order to do this, you have to really be able to move around, because always standing around like this... Look, in order to move away now, I have to first undeploy. Then I'm getting locked by an Auchun, and look how much damage he does. Thankfully, he's only using calamities. If he had been using atomizers, or maybe even something stronger, like let's say he was with a 3 flamers, and he was closer, yo, I would be dead now. And there's nothing I could have done about it. The moment he decides that he wants to kill this thing dies. All the skills in the world will not help you. It's just you got no chance, period. And that's the sad thing about this, because this is supposed to be the best, you know, robot of this sort, but sorry, but a Fury that can actually move around with 3 weapons may actually be more interesting. The only problem is it doesn't have 3 passive modules. And if I want to give you 300% weapon damage, then I need 3 passive modules to fill them all with overdrive. This is the only way I can do it, okay? So I have to use that stupid behemoth, even though it plays like a big old chunk of crap, without even being able to move with all weapons up, right? But since the Fury didn't get 3 passive modules, I have to use this one. But yeah, so we're here in the same setup, but on the what's it called here? On the Hawk, right? And we're also having the 2 Hornets on this setup, and we can do tremendous damage to the enemy. As long as we, you know, have overdrive running, it's even more. Now we have 300% weapon damage, and look how much damage I just did. That is crazy. Now we're going for the Nodens. And that's the crazy thing, right? This setup also has almost the firepower from the Behemoth, but he can just activate 90% resistance. Alright, have fun, bring it on, guys. I got 90% resistance, bring it on. See, and then he's faster, he can fire on the move. He's got all the advantages compared to the Behemoth. So, and why does the Behemoth not have a legendary pilot? Can anyone's in anyone's right mind explain to me how it is possible that the Behemoth does not have a legendary pilot yet? How is that even possible? It's supposed to be the most dominant sniper in the game. It's supposed to be the go-to robot if you want to do damage from a distance. And yet it's one of the worst robots to do so. Like, seriously. Anyways, so let's go in here. Uh-oh, we have a Ravana coming up. Bam, 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 bam. With overdrive and increased, increased drone damage with the module. The microchip is called modulative intensifier, which means that your modules, your active module will intensify your damage output whenever you use an active module. So, and we could laser down two guys really quickly here, because why? Because it's a Hawk, that's right. And by the way, this was recorded after the nerf of the Hawk, right? You saw here, my resistance was already gone, even though I was in the air. So that was even after the Hawk nerf, and it still rocks the boat. And is 10 times more a Behemoth. By the way, there will be a video coming up with this setup. The new Ox skin, not just a skin, the new Ox robot, Minos, has even more HP, more than 1 million HP you have with this thing. 5 million damage done here with the Behemoth and the Hawk together. So, you know what, guys? Let's jump into the next gameplay, because, as I said, this is a montage. You're not just getting a match, and I'm wasting your time moving from point A to point B forever and not having something. I skip the boring aspects and give you only the sweetest moments of firing. Like this, for example. See this? Alright, let's go back, because this is so awesome, and also make it louder so we can hear the firing, okay? Let's enjoy this. And the enemy's like, what the flip is going on here? And I even killed him with the corrosion now. That is so awesome, man. So going for this guy, it's an Aokin. He doesn't have any resistance abilities. He's a similar robot to the Behemoth. He's very similar to the Behemoth. He's got no defensive abilities at all. He's just a victim for everybody who is in range to fire at him. And so what did he do? He died in 2 seconds. And let me show you what I mean with being easy to kill. See this guy? Team True. He said, I killed him. I just killed him. So he says to himself, you know what? That's it. You're gonna die. And you know what he's gonna do? He's bringing a Nightingale, and he activates his flight at the other side of the freaking map in 400 meters distance. And he says, okay, I'm gonna kill you. And there it is. He's just gonna come. That's the second time. The health I lost in the meantime was also him. I just cut this out because it was not really much happening. Now he suppresses me, lands in front of me, and kills me. And all the skills on the earth are not gonna help me with that. Nothing I can do about it. It's just done. Just done. You know how frustrating it is to know how the game works, to be able to apply skills, and still be completely unable to do anything about it. You just get killed. It's as simple as that. You just get killed. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try and do a bit of damage, but you won't succeed, and he will get you killed. And there's nothing he can do wrong about that. It's just going to happen. And that's the Behemoth. That's playing the Behemoth for you. In this case here, guys, I had a great moment playing from afar on Dead City at this sniping spot to the ramp side here. And I was really having a good time. There was Ravanas and Fenrirs and everything was coming for this. And boom, finish this guy off. This guy is slightly in range by 2 meters. Double damage activated now. Bam, 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 bam. And you see how much more damage comes in after activating the double damage, right? And here comes the next guy. There was some downtimes in between of firing. But I even cut the reload out for you guys. You guys don't even see the reload. I even cut the reload away from you guys. So that you only get the nice gameplay here with the boom boom. See, and here we go. Next guy comes in. Bam, 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 bam. It's again a Fenrir. And it goes down so fast. when do you ever see a Fenrir die this quick, right? And that was even with a legendary pilot, this Fenrir. So I gotta say, it's really fun to play when you have the opportunity. By the way, look. I hit him, I locked him, and now my bullets don't hit him anymore. Look, even though they clearly should hit him, they don't, and I'm like annoyed by this. I'm shaking the camera, and after shaking the camera, somehow they now hit. What? So if you don't hit the enemy, just shake the camera, and you will hit them again. That's right. Whew! So yeah, guys, if you like this montage here, and you want to see more montage videos such as this one, they are a lot more work, obviously, because there goes a lot more editing work into them. But if you really like it, and you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to it now. I will see the difference. I will see that people have subscribed to this video more than they did to others. And if I see that, then, I guess I will be continuing to make more montaged gameplay, because apparently then you guys really seem to like that. Alright, so, boom, 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 boom. Unfortunately, now the match ended, but, yeah. Next situation here. We lost this match, obviously, but I also captured 0 beacons. I did nothing but sniping in this case. So, if you just play this as a simple sniper, then chances are you may not be able to do all that well. Boom, boom, boom. Oh! I got him so good right there. I think he phase shifted before or something, and then I killed him, no problem. No, he had anti-control, that's right. And then he came back into range, and I just deleted him. And then I skipped the reload, and now I deleted a shell robot pretty much entirely, right? So quickly, full shell robot. Done. Bye-bye, shell. And this guy, look. I hit him a few times, and he gets so mad that he gets hit so many times that he decides to immediately change his plans, and he comes for me now. Thankfully, I have full HP still, so I can take a little bit of that. And thankfully, I have backup too. But without backup, that could have ended really badly there. But look how much... Oh, come on, lag. But I still get him down to last stand. He's leeching me or somebody. I dropped him to last stand. And by the way, this position, if you walk far enough behind, you can stand here so that the enemy lasers or weapons hit that little metal column in front of us. And so you're safe, right? You're safe from the enemy firepower. But I actually do want to take some more damage because I need overdrive to rock. Adding corrosion to him. Alright. He's down to last stand, and then boom, 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 boom. Wow, man. Those new Hornets fully maxed. They're fun. Here, this guy, he's got resistance, but I'd simply leech through the resistance. That's gonna be it. That takes care of it, no problem. And every time you see this little skip, that's when I skip the reload. Here's a invader. Bam, bam, bam. He's got low health now. Alright, he is going to be dropped to last stand in a few seconds by me. And I lock him down before he goes around the corner. See? I now locked him. And when he comes out of last stand, then I can finish him off before he makes it around the corner. Boom. The corrosion will deal with it. Nice. Bam, bam, bam. There's an Hades or something. Yep, he got a bit of corrosion. And he also got a couple of hits in the face. And now I want to kill him, but unfortunately he makes it around the corner. He manages to get in safety. So I have to swap targets. Now overdrive is active. So now we can truly unfold the triple damage. But unfortunately, now that I can't do that, I have people following me everywhere. And I have a Titan coming in, and I have a Ravana coming in, and they all want to get rid of me. I have annoyed them long enough, so they want to get rid of me here, and that they do. Look, they're all coming. We have a Hades coming, we have a Titan who wants me, we have a Ravana who wants me. They all came circling around the entire map just to get their hands on me, after I've probably sniped them a couple of times, and yeah, this is the problem. See, no defensive ability at all. I'm like a little helpless baby right here. I could try and stay safe behind a little column or whatever. I have to rely on my teammates to help me out. I'm completely helpless otherwise. What a broken piece of garbage junk this behemoth is. But we can do some damage here. I added corrosion. I probably dropped the leech to last stand. And I also dropped this guy to low health, but now he's taking revenge because, again, no defensive abilities. The only thing you can do is use phase shift, And I don't want to use phase shift because I want to get the added damage boost from using the active module, which works also in phase shift, but then I can't fire because I'm in phase shift, so it makes no sense to use it, right? So yeah, that's it. Behemoth, new weapons, Wasp right here. Hopefully you guys had some fun watching. Tell me what you think about the heavy montaging stuff. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and see you in the next video. Manni signing off. Bye-bye.